What's up, YouTube fam? Listen, today we're going to discuss if body recomposition is possible. We're going to discuss if it's possible to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, and then we're going to get into a back workout. Let's get straight into it.
I reached a milestone the other day. I got asked if I was natural or not, and I felt like that was a big accomplishment. We trying to fight those BBL allegations.
What led you to body recomposition?
So I wanted something where, again, like I'd be able to have more toning in my stomach area and still be able to build muscle everywhere else. And a lot of things that I think we all don't notice is that we don't eat enough, and sometimes that can be scary, but our body really does need that nutrition for us to be able to have, one, the energy to even do the workout, and two, for our muscles to even grow. So a lot of it is just not only like training with intention, but also fueling our bodies with intention.
Listen guys, we're in Washington, D.C., and it's steaming hot outside. It's 102 degrees. And you know, it's summertime, you know, shirts coming off. You know, we're in Planet Fitness, so you know, they got their little rules. Like this is her favorite gym.
It's not my favorite gym. It's what I can afford right now.
So listen, we're actually going to get straight into the workout, and as we go through this back workout, I'm going to give you guys more tips about body recomposition. So let's get straight into it.
All right, y'all, we just finished our warm-up on the treadmill, already got that blood circulating flow into our muscles, so we're good to go there. But one thing you do not want to skip out on is your dynamic stretches prior to doing your strength training. So first we're going to hit some arm circles. Basically, you do an arm circle, you do two, and then you go bigger, and then every two you go bigger, bigger, bigger until you can't go. Then you do the reverse. We're only going to do 2 sets of those. Then we're going to do some resistant band pull aparts and some overheads. All right, just to get them shoulders all loose and ready to go. Lat pull downs and every other workout you do, it's important to keep that mind-body muscle connection. So you want to make sure that your form is on point. You want to have controlled movements. And also when you go at the top, you want to hold for a second and then pull down and then hold at the bottom for 2 seconds. This makes sure that you're not using momentum rather than momentum during that workout.
I have a lot of friends that discuss wanting to lose fat and build up their glutes at the same time. Like, do you have a lot of girls who are afraid to lose their butt when they start losing weight?
Oh, for sure. I feel like a lot of women, like, we just want to be able to, you know, that prayer, may the stomach get flatter, get a little fatter. But yeah, I feel like that's just like a main concern, because a lot of people, they're thinking, oh, I gotta overeat and bulk necessarily to get a bigger butt, but then that kind of comes with a bigger tummy too, or bloating. So body recomp is definitely that perfect little median where you get your butt and then you also get a little flat stomach.
Listen guys, you can trust your girl Ash, because she's definitely, you know, an expertise at that, at getting the stomach flat and the, you know, the dump truck.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
All right, these are high cable seated rows, and these help to target your posterior delts and your upper back.
And listen, on the barbell rows, you want to make sure that you're squeezing in the middle of your back. And I like to hold my exercise for about 2 seconds just to really contract the muscles. On the concentric, remember, concentric is when you're working the muscles. And remember, when the muscles are relaxing, that's when it's eccentric. So it's very important to pay attention to that and make sure to really control the weights. A lot of you guys are going to the gym and you're on the machines. You don't want to be on the machines. You want to do these compound lifts to really target multiple muscle groups. And that's how you're going to burn a lot of calories and really burn that fat and build that muscle. For the finisher, we have 21s. That means you're gonna have your hands supinated. That means your palms will be facing outwards. And we're gonna go 7 halfway from the bottom, 7 halfway from the top, and then 7 full arm curls. Let's get it.
All right, guys, we're about to break down body recomp. Like we said earlier, it's a method to help you lose fat, but also build muscle. Find your calorie maintenance, and that's basically the maintenance of intake of calories that you have to maintain your body weight at the body weight that you are currently. But you want to take that and do about a 10% calorie deficit, and that allows you to be able to burn body fat, but also be able to still have enough calories and macros for your body to build that muscle up. Otherwise, if you're doing a cut, you're gonna be losing body fat, and you also might be losing a little bit of your muscle at the same time. Okay, another thing with macros is you want to have your carbs. A lot of people, they are scared to eat carbs because they think it's gonna go in the wrong places. It's gonna go straight to your gut. Sometimes it's good to go straight down there, but your body's second option for energy is your fats.
So listen guys, Ash touched on a lot, and I know that was a little bit confusing, but something that is really simple that can help make it a little bit easier is I typically like to start with my protein, and then I'll work out from everything else. So whatever my maintenance is, if I'm doing a calorie deficit and I'm trying to lose body fat, I'll go 10 to 20% less than my maintenance. So that's about 200 calories. So for example, if my maintenance is 2,800, then I'll shoot to consume 2,500 to 2,600 calories. And what I do is I take my protein intake. So men and women need anywhere from 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per lean body weight, meaning that if you are 150 pounds, that doesn't mean you should do 1.2 times 150 pounds, because you're not 150 pounds of muscle. You're probably about 135 pounds of muscle. So you can take 135 times 1.2, and that's going to get you your protein intake. And then from there, you can fill the rest in with your carbohydrates and your fats. I like to keep my fats at about 20% of my whole macronutrient breakdown, and then I fill the rest in with my carbs, and that's going to give you your breakdown of your macronutrients. Another thing that's very important is making sure you're getting sleep. Studies show that when you're only sleeping 5 hours a day, you're not going to be able to build muscle. A lot of us underestimate sleep, guys. Get to bed, and I have to call myself out. I do a terrible job at getting sleep. I'm up, working, shooting videos, running around, on my phone, just doing too much. But, I have to do a better job of locking in and getting sleep. So, because my body has gotten really weird. Like, it'll just survive on 5. Like, even if I go to bed early, I might wake up like 5 hours later.
So also with the sleep thing, if you're not getting enough sleep, a lot of it could also just because your cortisol levels are high. So that can be like your sleep routine is off, but also your stress levels throughout the day. It's going to spike up your cortisol, and that's going to keep you from being able to burn the fat throughout the day. And a lot of things, like how he said, he's busy with work, I'm busy with school, but you have to do a lot of things to help, I guess, like settle your mind, calm your body, and sleep is a very important part of that.
For sure.
Because I don't know about y'all, but when I don't get my 8 hours of sleep, I'm a little grumpy.
Yeah, she be a little crazy sometimes, but you know how that goes.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And also, look, don't get it twisted. He just tripped because of the set earlier. Because we all know he be the one that be huffing and puffing during the workouts. So I reached a milestone the other day. I got asked if I was natural or not, and I felt like that was a big accomplishment. We trying to fight those BBL allegations.
And that's what body recomposition is gonna do.
All right, guys. Also, with doing your strength training and cardio combination, studies have actually showed that helps to burn more fat. This is because your strength training actually causes the mobilization of your fat, and then that cardio at the end helps to actually burn the fat. So you need it to get it moving so then that you can burn it. So don't skip out on your cardio at the end of your workout.
Make sure you guys email me the word ebook at contentperformance@gmail.com. Also, I know you guys see the apparel on. We tail that from head to toe every video, man. Click that link in the description below. Make sure y'all follow Ash on Instagram. I'm gonna keep this content coming. Appreciate y'all for showing love. We locked in as usual. Ash, thanks for coming out.
You're
Content Performance.
We out.
Yes, sir.
But it rush, well, it be much. Now gotta make my top, it rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It rush, well, it be much. No be hype, everybody, they crush.